her. That's totally the red lady. Oh my God, you guys.
And I've seen worse faces in the mines.
Oh my God, my boobs just touched my knees. So as you're running your hands along the stonework on either side of the wine case, you hear a voice call out to you. Who has the lowest charisma?
Probably me. I got 8.
8.
I have...
I feel like tieflings usually have high
fine.
charisma.
I'm fine. 12. I'm fine.
10.
19.
What's gonna happen to me?
Definitely you. And all that you hear is,
Pretty stoned.
release me from my bonds. You know where to look.
Do I? I say this out loud.
You hear, give me a intelligence check.
A check?
Yep.
Would that be just the +1 modifier too?
Yes.
So that'd be 12.
Okay. As you're looking at this wall, you can tell that some of the stonework on this wall is pretty shady. And again, as
I notice.
Yeah, as you rub your hand along. Well, this is the different. You were inside the room when you were checking, right?
Yeah.
So now you're outside into like the more of the wine cellar part.
Yeah.
And as you're running your hand along it, that's when you hear the voice. And as you're doing that, you kind of notice that there's a difference in the mortar. Like some of it is crumbly and some of it is not.
Yeah, better quality and worse quality kind of thing.
Yeah. So, how would you want to deal with a wall that seemed crumbly with a voice coming from the other side of it?
I'm gonna roll.
Is the voice out loud or is it in Kher's head?
It's in Kher's head.
Okay.
Ooh, could I do shillelagh to help open it?
Well, right now, you guys, you might notice me messing with the wall.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll if I trust the voice.
Sure.
Cool. I trust the voice.
Okay. All right.
So what the mortar is, I have mason's tools.
Yep.
Because heritage and all that. So I take out my mason's tools and I start working at the mortar.
Yeah, and you're able to chip the mortar away and you get stone out.
Yeah, stone out and check to see if there's any depth to it. Do a couple more stones, being careful. And after that, I'd probably get tired of that.
Okay.
And I get Trusty to start banging it loose.
Do you need help over there? What's going on?
So by now, you guys probably hear me doing this.
Yeah, they've definitely noticed you taking down
We
a
didn't
wall.
hear the sound, like the voice.
Yeah.
No, not the voice. You hear me knocking at the wall.
What's going on over there?
Something odd.
I take the book with me as I walk out.
Yep. Okay.
Voice.
What are you doing, Kher?
I heard something. And I noticed bad quality stonework.
What did you hear?
Voice. Something about being released. Said I knew where.
That's her. That's totally the red lady. Oh my God, you guys.
Don't think I know where.
Releasing
but this
her may
seems
not,
to be,
completely set her loose to kill us.
We got to deal with her anyway, though, for the investigation. So, yeah. So I'm just working, taking out the wall, seeing if anything's behind the stones I'm taking out. Working at the mortar.
I'm in there helping out. Got my
Yeah, so am I. Not very much, though. I don't have any strength.
As you guys start to make a hole in the wall, you can see through, and some of the light from the room where you're working is starting to shine into this cavern that you found. And you do discover bones.
Bones.
Do we see any scraps of fabric?
I was just to say, are they amongst the red dress?
Medicine check?
Everybody?
Can we get some?
Yeah,
no,
sure.
I got dark vision, so I don't really need light. Is there enough?
My light is still on my thingy.
Yeah.
In my thing.
Yeah.
22.
Whoa. 17.
Whoa.
Whoa. Like
Whoa.
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 I'm still making the hole large enough for us to call.
You
for.
guys can tell
22.
that these are humanoid bones, and they're female.
Of course they are.
Just the one set there.
Just one set.
Any clothing in there with them? Material.
There does seem to be some material, but the color has long faded.
So I unfold it because usually when things are folded up, it doesn't fade as much because it's in on itself. Any discerning color?
Well, as you start disturbing the fabric, magic begins to swirl to life just above where the bones are laying. It starts to, like energies, there's being pulled together. I don't know how to explain it other than trying to explain it the way that magic shows up in a Disney movie. It's like the swirls of the sparkles and the...
Like in Frozen or
Does
whatever,
it look evil or does it look happy?
well,
Trusty's out. Still out, really.
Yeah.
she comes together. She's ethereal. Is that... I don't want
Yeah.
to say she's angelic, but she's ghostly.
Ghost, yeah.
Yep, ethereal.
And she isn't looking at you at this point, but she goes, help me. I need you to help me. And as she turns towards you, her eyes are a brilliant shade of red.
Who are you?
She says that she is Elise.
Insight check.
Please do.
Yeah, insight.
17.
16.
She's telling the God's honest truth. She is Elise.
Which one was Elise?
The ex-wife.
Oh, the
well,
one-
now the dead wife apparently. The one we thought we're
So-
told ran away.
As she turns to look at you and asks you for help, she also, like her hair starts moving on that like phantasmal wind.
Oh,
You know what I
yes.
mean? And she lunges towards you, but there's a force that stops her, so she can't get to you.
Well, that's good.
Also,
I
what's that
stopped.
for?
Just
How did you
deconstructing
die?
the wall.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know.
What is holding you here?
I don't know. Help me, please. Help me.
Do you hate your husband?
Help me, please. Help me.
Are we murdering
Free
these
me.
people?
Free me. Let me go. Let me go.
No.
Help me.
What will you do when we let you go?
Help me. I will move on. I will be at peace. Help me.
Did you kill those people?
Let me go.
Did you kill those people?
Let me go.
We won't until
Help
you tell
me.
us.
Help me.
Go away.
Help me. And as this exchange is happening, she's like continuing to like lunge at you guys, but she keeps running into this force field, some kind of barrier that stops her, and she's doing it over and over and over again.
We don't trust.
Do we have
you
any
enough.
things that were in that chest? The one from the other room, specifically the ring.
I haven't taken anything from it.
I go get the ring, and I bring it up and I hold it in front of her.
Okay.
I just want to see if that snaps her back to some semblance of sanity.
Yeah, no, it's not.
willing to talk.
It's not really going to do a whole lot. But she continues to she's just repeating like, "Help me, let me go,
How?
release me, help me, let me go," over
How?
and over and over again. That's
How
all
can
she's
we
saying.
release
She's
you?
just saying it in a loop. She's not giving you any other information.
So she's not in her right mind, I'd say. Not yet, anyway. If we let her go, she could do what she says and moves on, or she could be an enemy.
Should we get Luca up here?
Get a talk going between them.
Yeah. I mean,
Pros and cons.
he's
of that.
he's
might
a
wanna say-
suspect to me,
Yeah.
but like
He could be just bystander.
I
needs to
vote
move
that
on.
we bring him.
Word of Radiance. Cantrip.
Which does what? Yeah, what does that do?
You utter a divine word, and burning radiance erupts from you. Each creature of your choice that you can see within range must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or take 1d6 radiant damage.
So you're burning her?
No, radiance is a holy.
Holy,
Is
yeah.
holy. So if she's evil, whatever.
No, but holy could still hurt regular people
Oh
too.
yeah, I know. But if she's if it's undead, it's gonna damage her. It's gonna.
Yeah.
If she goes to 0 hit points, she's not coming back up when they take radiant damage.
Yeah, well, I have trusty arm right. Well, I don't think it's too late to get him now after she says the spell.
3 points damage. Let's see if it shuts her up.
So hang on.
Oh yeah, she has a con saving throw.
She rolled a 19.
All right, so she passed it.
Okay.
Half damage? No. Yeah, she has to succeed on the con save or take 1d6 damage.
Okay, so she succeeds, so she doesn't take any damage.
Doesn't take any damage, but me doing that, it would have done something to jar her or whatever. I just want to see if it shuts her up.
What it does is knocks down the barrier,
Poof, she's gone.
and she is going to cast Love's Sorrow.
Oh.
And she is going to cast it on Kher.
Yeah.
And you need to make a charisma saving throw. You have to beat a
Yeah.
14.
Natural 20.
Woo!
So actually 19.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but okay, so you beat it. So you do not fall under her charms,
I was worried.
Nice.
There. That would have been fun though.
right? It really would have been. Because you would have been fighting them.
Yeah, I figured.
Oh.
like
So
I'd be the
I suppose
I
at
look
this
at
point-
Kher.
Down.
At this point, we ought to roll for initiative.
I look to Kher. go get old dude.
Can I do thaumaturgy
Luca, the-
to call him?
Well, right now we're in initiative, so we have to.
Oh, too late. Okay. 19.
5.
Did you put your plus on that?
Oh,
For your
sorry.
initiative.
Yeah, no, I
21.
sure didn't.
You got a 21.
21 also.
Plus 2.
Yeah, 13. I don't know if I have anything against ghosts.
So Meg and Xandra. And did you say, Xandra, you ended up with 22?
No, 21.
21? And
19
Meg,
plus 2.
you had 21 as well? Yeah. Who has the higher, what do we want on this one? Constitution.
I have 13.
18.
Okay. So it will go Xandra, Meg, Kher, Elise, and Elizabeth. Okay, Xandra, you're first. What you gonna do?
Which bolt?
Which bolts? Okay.
So a beam of crackling blue energy lances out toward a creature within range, forming a sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. Make a ranged spell attack against the creature. On a hit, the target takes 1d12 lightning damage. And on each of your turns of the duration, you can use your action to deal 1d12 lightning damage to the target automatically. Spell ends if you use your action to do anything else. Spell also ends if the target is ever outside the spell's range, or if it is a total cover from you.
She has lightning resistance.
So she would just take half damage on it.
Okay.
That's the only difference.
Okay.
Make a what spell? Range spell attack. So range spell. 18 to hit.
That hits.
So she's doing. So that she'll take. I rolled a 3. So half that. Round up or down, it's up to you.
Okay. All right, we'll make it 1. Meg?
So I'm going to use my Dragon's Bane.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use Shillelagh with that? Oh, it says... Oh, the wood of a club or quarterstaff you're holding. Okay, so I will use my quarterstaff with Shillelagh.
Okay.
I don't think I've used Shillelagh before. Okay, so...
I can
I
tell
think
you
you've
you
done
have.
it once.
Have I?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm rolling.
Yep.
Okay, so you're using your spellcasting ability instead of strength for the attack. So I rolled a 10, and then I'm...
You can use strength or your spell attack, whichever is higher.
Either one, whichever's
Yeah.
higher.
Yeah. It seems to me that your strength was higher, though.
Yeah, your strength was higher though.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Plus 2, yeah, so 12. Does that hit?
12 hits.
Okay, and then I do a 1d8 plus 1. 7, so 8.
Kher.
Gonna try with Trusty.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Hits.
8 damage.
8 damage is halved because she has bludgeoning resistance.
Yep.
So 4. And it is her turn. Okay. She's going to do Horrifying Visage. So you each need to make a wisdom saving throw.
17. Yay.
8.
18.
15.
Meg,
Yeah.
you're frightened for 1 minute. And 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Ooh, you failed by 5 or more. So you age. True story.
Like forever in this?
You age 40 years.
Does that stick with me forever?
A frightened
We'll
target
find out.
can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the frightened condition on a successful save.
What?
If the target's saving throw is successful or the effect holds for it, the target is immune to the ghost's horrifying visage for the next 24 hours. It doesn't say anything about... Oh, the aging effect can be reversed with a greater restoration spell, but only within 24 hours of it occurring.
So I'm now 57?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm an old woman!
It's gonna be awkward when you go meet your stable boy later.
Right? Okay, that's great.
Okay. Yeah, wow. Okay, who was last? Elizabeth, yes. 8. Doesn't hit. Xandra.
D12 with the witch bolt.
Okay.
9 on die, so.
So,
half.
4. Okay. Meg?
So just one sec here. I'm trying to... So can I wonder if I can use Hellish Rebuke? Because one reaction which you take response
if you get hit.
to be damaged. Well, I was technically, right?
No, you
Oh,
were
I
just...
guess
She
I'm
just cast a
frightened.
spell
Yeah,
on
it's
you.
Just an
yeah.
effect.
God damn it. And I can't use Shillelagh again. This does not stick with me, right? I can only use it the one time?
No, you cast it and it's on it until you
stays on your
recast it.
staff
Or
until you drop your staff.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do it again then.
You drop the spell.
Yeah.
so you don't have to recast. You just hit her with it.
Okay, I'm going to do that. So I'm going
And
to roll.
it's because it's magic, it's more effective.
Oh, no. I rolled 4, so plus 2. So 6?
6 damage?
No, does it hit
6
at
to
6?
hit.
Oh, 6 hits. No,
Yeah, of course
does not. Kher.
It's me. Again with Trusty.
Okay.
Did I talk about Trusty? I'll just remind folks. Trusty is part of mine support that he's whittled into a great club. And it's got like a leather wrapping around the handle and rectangle on one end and whittled down the size where his hands meet. And that will be 19 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
3 damage.
So she takes 1 because she has resistance 2.
And I've seen worse faces in the mines, he says. Trying to keep the focus on him.
Melee weapon attack. She doesn't have any weapons. I suppose she could pick up one of her bones. Use that.
Hit her with her
Like
own
a-
bone?
Yeah, like hit her hit Kher with a femur.
Be funny.
Yeah. Would it be though?
I mean,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 to hit.
Does not hit if you're aiming for me.
Okay. Kind of glad that it didn't. Elizabeth,
12.
12 hits.
Using my rapier.
Pokey pokey.
Pokey. 10.
So 5. Xandra.
Which bolt? Do the d12.
Oh, right. Okay.
9 again, so 4.
Meg.
yep. Same thing. 7 plus 2.
To hit.
Yes, does that hit?
Yeah, it doesn't hit.
You are
Death
bad.
jail.
Yeah, right. Kher.
Kher. Trusty again.
Yep.
8 to hit.
Doesn't hit.
Whoosh.
At least she is going to do horrifying of visage. 17. Elizabeth, does that affect you? Yep. Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw. Actually, I guess it's for all of you.
Oh, for all of us?
We're all doing a wisdom
What was it that
saving.
you read about if you pass it?
Yeah, if you pass it, you're not frightened.
Yeah.
But if you fail it and you fail by 5 or more, you take 1d4 times 10 years. You age.
Okay. But I thought you said something about if you pass it, it doesn't affect you for the next 24 hours or something. Or was that something
Horrifying
else I was
visage. You might be right. You might be
Yeah, if
right.
it already passed, you don't have to
If the
do it
target
again.
saving throw is successful for the effect, it ends it. The target is immune to the ghost's horrifying visage. Okay, never mind. Okay, Elizabeth.
Here's-
Okay, I'm gonna re-roll then.
Okay, so I don't have to.
No,
You don't need to.
no, you're good. Elizabeth, make a charisma saving throw. You have to beat 13.
17.
You are now immune to possession for the next 24 hours.
Cool.
Okay.
That's good.
And it's your turn.
14.
Hits.
Pokey pokey rapier. 8, so 4.
4 damage. Okay. She's starting to look a little more transparent than she did not that long ago. Xandra?
Do the witch bolt. Keep that going.
Yep.
2 points.
2.
That is half.
Okay. Meg?
Yep, I'm going to do my same thing.
Okay.
14 plus 2, 16.
That hits.
8. Sorry, I should talk into this. D8. Rolling. 6. Sorry, plus 2. Oh, sorry. 6 plus 1, so 7.
So half of that is 3.
Right.
She's looking pretty upset, guys.
Can we get the other people up here, or is it we can't do that in combat?
Yeah, probably
It's
not
too
in
late
combat, yeah. Kher?
Yep. Trusty again, and I say, "How did you die, lady?" And that's 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is 3 damage.
So 3, so she takes 1.
Yeah.
Okay. She's too busy shrieking to really answer your question. Nice try, though. I like it. It's her turn.
Nice try.
She is going to try with the femur again. She picks that up and she rolls an 18 and she's coming after Elizabeth. Does that hit?
Yep.
Okay, so you are going to 4. Whoa.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Definitely don't like that.
Whoa.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hear that many dice?
That doesn't sound good.
No, I don't like it. One bit.
14 necrotic damage.
I have 1 health.
Says Meg. Oh, man!
Oh, it sucks to be you. I'm like flat on my back. Like, what the hell?
That looks like it hurt.
You're
not welcome here.
57-year-old.
57-year-old Meg. Ow!
That's not even old. I'm like,
No, but like the discrepancy in the
Right. Oh my
vocabulary.
Yeah.
and from a teenage, like teenagers, anybody like 20 and older is old.
Right? Yeah. Like,
God, I'm so old. It's so embarrassing.
yeah.
Does she
This
notice?
boy's not gonna like me.
That's the other thing I
Oh
want
my
to know.
god, my boobs just touched my knees.
I'm like so ugly. Oh my God, there's like wrinkles everywhere.
What is this? I wave my arm and the arm flaps back.
Oh my God, guys, am I ugly?
Kher turns back to the ghost.
Yeah, right. Everybody's like, okay.
I only care about what I look like. Like that's it. Right?
The midlife crisis is strong with this one.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. 17
Oh,
is too early for a midlife crisis.
It's like the switchy one with Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Freaky.
Yep.
Freaky Friday.
I love Freaky Friday.
Yeah. Elizabeth, it's your turn. You have 1 point. You're good. You're not
still
down
standing?
yet. Yep. I mean, barely, but you're still up.
Shop.
10.
That's my foot, honey. That's my
Misses.
foot.
Xandra.
So how many rounds has it been?
It's been
Not that many.
2.
Okay, yeah, there's 10 rounds in a...
I don't think we're there yet.
Yeah, you're not there yet.
No.
You're close.
So I still got the witch bolt going. I like the number 9. 4 points.
4 points. Okay. Okay. Meg.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Talking. Okay. Well, same thing. Yeah. 15, 17.
17 hits.
Yep. And 4 plus 1, so 5. Yeah.
That's it. She disappears.
Tell us how you died.
With a wailing shriek, she just like disappears to the ether. She just disappears to the ether. Okay.
How dare you age me?
Horrible. All right. What did it say about that? Oh, whoops.
I'm going into the room where her body was, and like, is there anything else? You said
There's
it was
just the
cavern.
bones.
There's no.
So I wrapped the bones
Yep.
in the cloth that was there.
Okay.
I check for anything else in the room.
Okay. There's
I
really
heal,
nothing else.
cure wounds her,
Yeah.
Elizabeth.
Oh yay!
Thank you.
Somebody help me, please. It's super embarrassing to be this old.
Yeah, we got nothing for you yet, honey. You gotta
God
see
damn
the
it.
higher people, because
No, I can't. The
I don't
stable
even
boy, I
think
can't
Kayla
have
could
him
fix
seeing
that.
like
so
He
cure
can't see me like this.
wounds
He can't. I'm so old.
Cure wounds.
Does nobody care?
No, we'll get you fixed up. I'm sure someone at the Knights can help.
Yeah, you're good for like 24 hours before it's permanent.
Guys, you don't understand.
I gave her like beef jerky for my rations.
And I like smack it out of your hand. I
Like, oh,
don't want it.
I pick it back up and put it in my pocket.
All those ones I picked up at not 1d8. Here we go.
Is yours?
No, I took mine out earlier.
Max, so you get 12 points back.
Perfect. Thank you.
No problem.
Did you put your hit points up when we went up to 3rd level?
It automatically went up.
And you only have how many hit points?
15.
She's a rogue though.
Yeah,
so-
she's a rogue.
But that's
I only had 8 to start with.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot to long rest. We'll have to show you that next time.
No, I have 15 total.
Yeah, 15 total.
Yep, she had 8.
That doesn't. That's.
She had 8 to start
Oh, at the beginning of the...
Yeah.
Oh, I see what...
when
I
she was
thought-
level 1.
Level
I
1.
thought she meant from the last game.
No.
Like, no.
Yeah, no. Like at level 1, she had
This
8.
doesn't seem like a lot for 3rd level.
Yeah, no, at 15 is... Yep.
She's not really the up and close.
No, they're like what, a D6?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I try to be in front, but they don't always like me.
Okay. So what are you going to do now? You have
Well, there's nothing else in the room and...
Cured her. Grabbed the
is gone.
bones.
Cured. Air quotes.
I'm literally wrapping the bones in this cloth and
Do we have any idea
dragging
who
them
killed
upstairs.
the couple yet?
What's that?
Who's strong?
I'm strong. I can carry
You
stuff.
probably. Yeah, you. So
I mean, I'm
whoever's
old now.
strong-
We're the same. I'm just 4'9" and she's taller.
All right.
My boobs.
Carry the chest up.
You're like kicking your boobs in front of
Oh,
you
the
as you
chest of
walk.
stuff?
Carry the chest up.
Yeah,
damn
got it. You want to put the bones
And
in
I
there too?
Flinging them over.
I knew I should
I
have worn a
carried.
prawn
I got
egg.
the book and I got the bones.
Okay. I got the chest.
So carry the chest up,
Okay.
and I got the book,
Okay.
and I got the bones wrapped in the cloth fabric.
Okay.
So, take another quick look around. Anything in the room she was in? That false room.
No, she said just the bones.
Just the bones.
So,
Okay.
As we're,
So
Then
as you guys are working on packing the things up in the room so you can leave, there from the bones that you're packing up, there starts to emanate a nice, beautiful, peaceful, bright white light, and in this light you see the visage of a woman whom you have seen upstairs in the painting that's in the lounge. She details Luca's involvement in each of the murders. And she tells you she tells you of his many affairs that he had while they were married, and how she had planned to leave him, but he killed her the night that she was packing to leave. And he bound her to this world and hid her bones so she could never move on into an afterlife. And she thanks you all as she begins to fade away slowly. And she also mentions where he keeps his murder weapon. Guess what it is?
Cane?
It's a sword inside the cane.
That's what I was trying to
that's
look
what
for.
I was looking for.
But you weren't doing it right.
No.
Yeah, I couldn't.
You were
hang
so
on.
close.
So we killed her, but she was okay.
She
But
moved
I was
on.
looking forward to see if
Oh,
there's
the
any
rage is gone.
triggers on it, because usually you have to have a trigger to open it
Some of
up
them,
to pull it out.
twist, and some of them just go.
Yeah, there's no trigger to release it. I promise you.
Okay. So before we head
So-
up, we
Somebody
should wait
please
to
fix
the,
me.
We can't.
We can't
right now.
Yeah, you got to get you back.
cannot
in the
fix you.
I know,
I give her a bottle
So
of wine.
suck it up, Buttercup.
Now, does
Oh my
the
God,
wine?
I'm so drunk.
Is there a fumble table for how drunk she can be after a bottle of wine?
Oh,
I'm hoping she falls asleep.
What's your constitution?
13.
Okay, just hang on a second.
So that's one of my bottles of wine gone.
No, just grab one off the shelf.
Okay.
Grab one as you're leaving.
And I'm grabbing a couple of bottles of wine as I'm going, whites, and putting them in my bag.
Because drunkenness is a condition. For sobriety check, a constitution saving throw.
Essentially, I'm just trying to calm her down.
Yeah, for sure.
And out of character, I'm hoping for
Um.
like amusing circumstances.
Okay, cool. Give me a constitution saving throw.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Plus one. 20.
Oh, girl, you fine. You're like, this new body is actually kind of great.
I feel like super cool.
Right? I feel like a little flushed, but I'm kind of fine.
Yeah. Hot flashes.
Right.
I take
Why am I so sweaty all of a sudden?
I take the empty bottle from her. And
I grab another one.
Yeah, I grab 2 bottles of white wine and stick them in my bag.
Sure.
And take them with
I
me.
intercept you and I grab one from you.
Okay, are you going to drink another bottle of
Yeah.
wine? All right.
I smack her
another
hand and take it back.
Give me another
Get your own.
constitution saving throw.
I smack her hand and take it back. Tell her to get her own.
14 plus 15.
God, you're good again. You're all right. You're not drunk yet.
Tomorrow's going to be fun.
Right? Look out.
Yep.
Okay.
yeah, I'm just trying to hide the evidence, so I'm keeping the empty bottle.
All the empty bottles. Okay.
And so I'm not stumbly or anything.
Not at all. No. You're
So
good.
weird.
You good, girl.
I think you'd be a little bit more mellow though.
Was this like de-alcoholized wine?
It's like, is this even wine?
Okay. Is this grape juice?
It's totally grape juice.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so before we head up, do we want to hold this evidence until that investigator comes back?
Yeah, because we don't want Luca taking it from us or something.
Or escaping.
Right.
We want the backup, I think.
So maybe we just want to keep it all quiet till when's he supposed to come back?
In the morning. That investigator whose name I wrote down, but I lost where I wrote it. Lyra.
Okay, so
But we don't want to.
Kher,
Yes.
you go upstairs, see where Luca is.
Sure. Up the stairs.
Yep.
Without the truck.
With the trunk, yeah. Leaving
Trunk.
the trunk behind. Yeah, I go check on the staff and where it is and look outside. What time of day is it now?
Okay. It's dawn. The sun is starting to,
Oh, it's dawn.
burn off some of the overnight mist.
Oh, we were down there a while.
As you make your way upstairs, you are coming through the main lobby, and coming through the door is Deputy Nolan. And are you going to...
I'll let her know that we have a suspect. I bring the deputy with me looking for Luca.
Okay.
Do we find Luca?
I just wanted to know where he was. I don't want you to find him. I just want to know where he was.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Yeah, he's like asleep. He's sleeping.
He's sleeping?
That's good.
He's
Keep him like
snoozing.
that.
Yeah, he's snoozing.
Do we know where? So we know that for sure? Isaac confirms it?
Yeah, I mean, it's like 6
Early
o'clock in the
dawn.
morning. Yeah, it's early dawn, so...
Still not up yet.
Yeah.
He's not dressed and all that. Okay. I tell the deputy to wait here a moment. I go get the others, let them know that the deputy's back.
Okay.
And I grab the trunk and I start bringing it upstairs.
So you all head upstairs, and the deputy gets the breakdown of what you guys found downstairs. You hand over the bones. You're like, look what we found.
Please fix me.
Yeah. Halaba.
Getting fixed till we get back.
Well, then let's get back.
Right?
Suck it up, Buttercup. Hold your
Again,
horses.
somehow they know the door. You see the familiar crackle in the square cut, or the rectangle cut through the wall, and the door pops open. Criella steps through, and she sees you standing with the bones and you standing there with the chest, and she goes, I assume things have gone well?
We have a suspect and we have some evidence.
And then she looks.
We have to give them the last bit of the evidence.
Okay. And she looks at Meg and goes, you seem to
Yeah.
have had a rough night.
Yeah. How fast can you fix me? Apparently, we have 24 hours.
Yeah, she
Super not into this.
she says you can head back to the headquarters and we'll take care of the rest here. She tells you to ask for the 3 who are always with her, and they'll take care of you.
Okay.
Greater restoration.
Yeah.
It's a higher level spell.
Yeah.
I really don't want the stable boy to see me. I mean, what?
It's fine. He's in the stables. You don't have to worry. You can go. So you go back through the door first. And the rest of you are there as the whole thing happens, and Luca is woken up and arrested. The deputy thanks you and congratulates you on your hard work. As you all begin to turn away to head back to the headquarters through the portal door, you see a bright white light appear, and it begins to speak, and it says, "Thank you for saving me from his control. He's been using me to do terrible things for nearly a century." She says, Lyra, I'm sorry you had to see me like this. I wish I could have been braver back when they told me to marry Luca. I wish I had followed my heart. I'm sorry. And the light begins to fade from view, and tears are rolling down Lyra's face. And she reveals that she once wished to marry Elise, but her parents thought Luca was a more appropriate suitor. She takes out a diamond from her pocket and covers it with her other hand and begins to chant softly. There's another bright flash of light. It fills the room, and a woman stands before you and says, "Perhaps now we will get that chance." And Deputy Nolan says softly as she walks away towards the newly revived Elise, "Thank you. I'm in your debt."
You may want to get yourself some new officers because they're useless. They're brains.
Okay, so what you get is you get points for exercising Elise, you get points for defeating Luca, you get points for solving the mystery, you get 75 gold pieces each for the completion of the thing, and one of you is also going to receive Luca's sword cane, which contains the Sword of Betrayal. So you guys can decide who gets this. It's a rapier. It's uncommon. And here's how it works. When this rapier strikes a creature that is affected by the charmed condition, it's an automatic critical hit. So you guys can decide who gets that.
Why can I not add the wine?
Details.
Put it in the others, I think.
Yeah.
It might be under bottle, jug, wineskin maybe.
I tried that.
Oh, really?
No results found. Come on, give me some wine.
I let Criella know about those magic books we saw in the basement.
What magic
The
books?
ones with illusion?
The one I took?
Not the journal one. We saw. You said something about necromantic books.
Oh, right, on the bookshelf.
Yeah, it might be knowledge she might want to know. So
Yes. Good tip.
let her know that stuff was in the room.
Yeah, so she
I hand that book over too.
Yeah, the journal. Okay,
Yeah, that's
the
probably
journal.
evidence,
Okay,
yeah.
so she thanks you for that. And as that's happening, one of her acolytes comes through, and Criella explains where to go to collect those kinds of things. Actually, no. You know who comes through? The Aarakocra, the librarian.
Oh, the librarian.
The librarian comes through, and Criella explains where to go to find the books, because he's going to look at them and decide whether or not they're even worth
part of our fees for solving the case.
or if they're like doubles of books that he already has in the library or anything like that. So as you get back to Knight's Defiance, you walk in on a very odd scene. So you walk back into Smegbrum strapping Bozkey's arm back on. But Bozkey's arm now has a couple of new features that you assume Smegbrum has created. What he has is it's in the bicep portion of his arm, and it's almost like vents. And right? And what it is it's like an extension of his breath weapon. So Bozkey, his breath weapon is poison.
Yeah.
So it's almost like he can store some of his breath weapon in the mechanical arm, and he can activate it to do like an extra, like a bonus action. So he can use his breath weapon, but then he can bonus action and hit somebody twice.
Yeah.
Because he has that extra like venting system where he can release gases through his arm now.
Things worked out for him.
Things are getting better for Bozkey, courtesy of our weird friend Smegbrum.
I'm starting to like Smegbrum a little bit.
What's that?
I'm starting to like
As long
Smegbrum.
as he doesn't touch my stuff.
I think he's magnificent, to be honest.
He's a good character.
Him and Bozkey are my
Oh, yeah.
favorite
No, I love-
characters
I
so
love-
far.
yeah.
I love them.
They'd be great in they'd be like Kevin Hart in The Rock.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
very much. Yeah. So that's the scene that you walk in on, and nobody seems to pay too much attention to you guys. So, it's now coming up to morning, but where you were, it was night, so it's not necessarily the way that time falls here at the headquarters. It seems, because you guys left at breakfast time but arrived there at night, so it's probably coming on to supper time, really, here at the headquarters. So you can decide if you want to go and shower. You can decide if you want to just sit down and,
I'm not that dirty. I'll go eat.
chew on a leg of turkey or something.
Am I back to 17?
You're back to 17, yes. Yeah, you can go and you can put yourself a little picnic basket together and see if you can impress the stable boy. That's entirely up to you.
Yes.
But that's where we're going to leave it for this week.
Yay. Loved it. That was so much fun.
Right?
That was really
What's
fun.
wrong with a murder mystery?
I love it.
Yeah.
Will our inveterate inebriates manage to stagger to a victory over the adversity that hampers their imbibing? Or will their hangovers hamper their hearty adventures? Will they ever garner enough coin to clear their bar tab? Tune in next week for more antics of Vim and Vino. Don't miss out on more Wizards and Wine.